Good morning, students. Now, let us proceed to our module 6 topics. So, we have the manual handling and storage, no? Manual and handling safety. So, please bear with me, follow my discussion so that you will be able to understand all the topics that we have been tackled this morning. So, as you see in my uh, presentation, we have here the Nisma and Partners. So that is the name of the company where I worked before in Saudi Arabia. And then the KNHP or JIDA is the project, the power plant construction area. So that is our project, and the name Nisma and Partners is my company. So the reference for this discussion, I did not uh, take the BOSH manual as our reference for this topic, but my reference this is the Saudi Aramco, or the construction safety manual of the Saudi uh, company, no, for health and safety prevention and control. So safe manual lifting and back injury. Back injuries are the second most common workplace problem. A back injury costs an average of $11,000 645, no, in medical claims and lost time wages, according to National Safety Council. And then most back injuries can be prevented. So what is safe lifting? Lifting, no? When we say safe lifting, it is the amount or the maximum weight of materials to be lifted upon, no? Because if it will exceed to minimum required weight, it can affect our body. So remember that anything that has potential cause harm is what we call hazard. So the hazard there, or the hazard in this discussion in safe lifting is or are those materials, no, that to be lifted by a man. So according to National Safety Council, there is only a maximum weight of 51 lbs, no. Ang kuan lang, no, ang maximum, no, the maximum limit to be lift in every person. So the force involved, the amount of force you place on your back in lifting may surprise you, no? Take if your back as a lever with the fulcrum in the center, it only takes 10 pounds of pressure to lift a 10-pound object. So when you try to lift, no, everything using manual, no? So when you bow down, so consider that our hips is the balancer, no? If you shift the fulcrum to one side, it takes much more force to lift the same object. Your waist acts like the fulcrum in lever system on a 10:1 ratio. So lifting a 10 pounds object puts 100 pounds of pressure on your lower back. Okay, as you can see the figure there. So that's it, no? If you bow down, if you fall or lift some objects, so it could really matters, no, on your pelvic or your fulcrum, no. Para siyang ano, yung tinatawag na scale, no. When you add in the 100 pounds of the average human upper torso, you see that lifting a 10-pound object actually puts 1,150 pounds of pressure on the lower back. So as you can see the figure, no. So when lifting improperly, no, object, so even 10 pounds, and then you only lift 10 pounds, but your body weight 105, no, and then it goes 150 or 1,150 uh, pounds pressure on your lower back. So if you were 25 pounds overweight, it would add an additional 250 pounds of pressure on your back over time you bend over. So just remember that, no? If overweight, then it will also increase the pounds, the pressure on your back. So the common causes of back injuries, no, anytime you find yourself doing one of these things, you should think, no, danger. My back is at rest. So try to avoid heavy lifting, especially repetitive lifting over a long period of time. So yung magbuhat tayo ng mga bagay-bagay, dapat ilagay natin, no, alalahanin natin na nakakasira o nakakapagdulot ito ng pinsala sa ating katawan, lalo na sa ating likod. Twisting at the waist while lifting or holding a heavy load, this frequently happens when using a shovel, no? So, yung lalo na sa mga construction, yung gumagamit ng mga diyan, yung pala at saka palaging umiikot-ikot ang katawan, twisting left and right. So, it could really matter, no? Affect our back. No, reaching and lifting over your head across a table or at the back of a truck. So, isa rin ang diyan, yung nasa mataas pa sa atin. Mabigat yung binubuhat natin, ilalagay natin sa taas, no? So, it could also affect our back. Lifting or carrying object with awkward or odd shapes, no? Hindi maayos yung natin, posisyon sa pagbuhat ng mga bagay. Working an awkward, uncomfortable position. Okay? So, tingnan nyo yung yung pagbuhat ng isang tao, no, sa isang mga bagay, no, hindi komportable, uncomfortable. Sitting or standing too long in one position. Sitting can be very hard on the lower back. So pag hindi maayos yung pag-upo natin, nakakapinsala din sa ating likod. It is also possible to injure your back sleeping on a wet floor, no, pag tayo nadulas, lalo na, no, lalo na sa mga wet na yung mga slippery na mga hagdanan, yung pinagdadaanan natin. So, kailangan malinis, no? Sa previous topic natin doon sa skipping, kailangan malinis. Walang slip, walang trips. Prevent back injuries, no? Avoid lifting and bending whenever you can. So, place object up of the floor, raise lower shelves, use carts and trolleys, no? Kung maaari, gumamit tayo ng mga yung mga trolleys, no? Yung mga carts na kung saan doon natin ilalagay yung mga gamit, no? Use cranes, hoist, lift tables, and other lift assist device whenever you can. So ito pag mga malalaking doon sa lalo na sa mga construction, sa mga planta, industrial establishment, no? Pag binubuhat natin yung mga malalaking bagay, so kailangan natin gumamit ng mga cranes. Test the weight of an object before lifting by the picking up a corner or get help if it is too heavy for you to lift alone. So, tumawag ka ng kasama kung hindi mo talaga kaya. Use proper lift procedures. Follow the step when lifting, no? Feet shoulder width apart. Take a balance stance. So, kailangan balanse. Andin yung shoulder natin. Nakaano talaga, no? Balance. Tapos, anong gagawin sunod? Squat down to lift kit as close as you can. Okay? Kailangan mas malapit sa atin yung bagay na binubuhat natin. Get a secure grip, hug the load. And then lift gradually using your legs. Keep load close to you. Keep back and neck straight. Okay? Yan. And then, one standing, change direction by pointing your feet and turn your whole body. No, avoid twisting at your waist. To put load down, use these guidelines in reverse. Bad lifting. So, as you can see the figure, so that is a bad lifting. So, kung paano mo binuhat yung kargamento, ganun din ang pagbaba ng kargamento. Things you can do. Minimize problem with your back by exercises that tone the muscles in your back, hip, and height. And tights, rather, no? Yung paa. Before beginning any exercise program, you should check with your doctor. Okay? Kailangan mag-ehersisyo muna bago ka magbuhat ng mga bagay-bagay. Exercise regularly every other day. Warm up slowly. A brisk walk is a good way to warm up. Inhale deeply before each repetition of an exercise and exhale when performing each repetition. Exercise to help your back. Wall slides to straighten your muscles. Stand with your back against a wall. Feet, shoulder width apart. Okay? I-straight natin yung mga katawan natin while tayo nakaupo. Slide down into a crunch with knees bent to 90 degrees. And then count to 5 and slide back up the wall. Repeat 5 times. So, para ma-straight yung mga ano natin, katawan, no? Sumandal tayo sa pader. Naka 90 degrees yung knees natin. Tapos, 5 times, no? Kailangan ano natin, no? Gawin yung slide back up the wall. Partial sit-up to straighten stomach muscles. Lie on back, knees bent and feet flat on floor. Slowly raise head and shoulder off floor and reach both hands towards your knees. Count to 10, repeat 5 times. So, tulad ng figure na sa figure, no? Tingnan natin, gayahin lang natin yung pag-sit up. And 10 counts, repetition. Take care of your back and it will take care of you. Exercise daily, avoid heavy lifting, get help with heavy or bulky objects. If you must bend over, do it properly, avoid twisting at the waist. When carrying objects, always watch where you're going. Okay? So, safe lifting, use your head and save your back. Stand close to the load, bend your knees, not your back. Let your legs do the lifting. Get help with heavy or awkward loads and use the right tools like carts or trolleys. So, in summary, understand the reason for the regulation, know the correct lifting techniques to be used when carrying anything, and assess all loads before lifting. So, kailangan pagplanuhan, tingnan muna natin kung ano mga bagay na bubuhatin bago tayo magsagawa ng lifting. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoy our discussion this morning, and please do the activity that I give you in our Google link. Thank you and God bless us all.